Good afternoon again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Bristol Fieldhouse. Game number 2 of the 2024-2025 campaign. University of Michigan-Flint taking on Penn State, looking to make a comeback, so to speak. Yesterday's story, Flint goes up 2-0. Penn State comes right back to score 3 unanswered to win the game 3-2. Flint will look to bounce back this afternoon. We are just about 16 and a half minutes away from puck drop. We'll be right back with you. This is Tom Garvalia. You're watching UM-Flint hockey on the Blue Chip Sports Network.
It was 2 days ago. 2 days ago they were at home. They're playing tonight at home too against Davenport. And 9:30 p.m. puck drop.
Fuck you, 9:30. Playing tomorrow? They played yesterday and tomorrow?
They played 2 days ago and today.
Why the gap?
Thursday and Sunday, or Thursday and Saturday.
Is it a home and home?
Yeah, both home. Both 9:30 and tonight's a 9 p.m. puck drop. It should be done by now. I finished it yesterday. It should have been finished at 9 p.m. yesterday. But
Hey, how long did it take?
one set was 24 hours, and the next set was 13 hours. There's 2 sets of prints.
A long time.
Yeah. But it printed.
Kent State University Golden Flashes. Starting at forward, number 12 from Brooklyn Heights, Ohio, Gavin Supek. Number 10 from Hillard, Ohio, Jackson Gillespie. Number 13 from Middleburg Heights, Ohio, Joffrey Lassinick. On defense, number 3 from Sewickley, Pennsylvania, Max Quinn. Number 15 from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Dylan Timmons. Starting at net, number 31 from Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio, Nathan Nitro. Kent State University is coached by Miles Razdovsevich. And now, your starting line for your University of Michigan Flint Wolverines. Starting at forward, number 15 from Grosse Pointe, Michigan, Zach Potter. Number 20 from Buffalo, Minnesota, Juan Backside. Number 21 from White River Junction, Vermont, Lane. On defense, number 2 from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Nolan Classy. Number 12 from Plymouth Meeting, Pennsylvania, Conlon Carpenter. Starting at net, number 29 from LaGrange, Illinois, Max Pinocchio. The University of Michigan Flint Wolverines are coached by head coach Nick Karstens and assistant coaches Joe Berry, Tom Garbalia, and Joe Scapani. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would please rise. Gentlemen, to remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
The boys in blue are set, ready to play game number 2 of the 2024-2025 campaign, starting for University of Michigan Flint. On defense, number 2, Nolan Palacio. On defense, number 12, Conlon Carpenter. At forward, number 15, Zach Potter. At forward, number 20, Juan Baxa. And at forward, number 21, Blaine Gore. In net for the Michigan Flint Wolverines, number 29, Max Panacino. Pinocchio. That's why we got help up here. It's not phonetically written. You guys know who he is. Starting for Kent State at defense, number 3, Maxwell Quinn. Number 10, Jackson Gillespie. 12, Gavin Supek. 13, Jeffrey Lapsevich. And in net, number 31, Nathan. I'm not even going to try it. Away we go. Again, Flint looking to bounce back. They had a 2-goal lead to start yesterday's game. Kent State came right back, scoring 3 unanswered to win that game 3-2. Flint coming out strong. Potter laying on a hit behind the net. Tries to throw it in front, kicked aside. Kent State sends it out. Palacio back to collect it for Flint. Looking to make a stretch pass for Potter, intercepted at the red line. Plevens had it knocked off his stick. Moved it up to Gore. He got bumped off. Kent State picks it up at the neutral zone. Right wing side. They'll dump it into the far corner. Picked up at the dot by Kent State. Puck moves over to Panaccio where he covers. 1 minute gone. And Flint coming out with a little bit of hop. Need to see a little bit more here. Draw one by Flint. Meisner with it in the corner. Tried to flip it out. Kept in by Kent State. Mo rims it around, but kept there by State again. Mo picks up the loose puck. Gains the red line, dumps it down where Berger gives chase. Takes a hit, still picks up the puck. Gets it back to Mo. Hinkson with a great shot off the mark. Rebound goes to Kent State. They'll clear. Meisner hooked down, excuse me, not Meisner. Blevins hooked down to the ice. No call. Kent State regrouping in the neutral zone. They'll just dump it down deep. First on the puck was Kent State, but he overskated it. Meisner picks it up. Up to Berger. Here he comes right wing side. He's all by himself, met by the Kent State defenseman. Pinned to the wall in front of the Kent State bench. Here comes Hinkson with it now. Turned over to Kent State. Across the Flint blue line. Stopped there by Placio. Chance in front. Quick save made. Puck sent the length of the ice. No icing. Wisniewski giving chase. Kent State will throw it down. This one, if it has enough legs, it does. Icing. In an opportunity here for Flint early. 17:26 to go in the first period. Face-off coming up to the left of the Kent State goaltender. Hayden Rose on to take it. One back by Rose. But the puck bounced out of the zone. Here comes Rose again, right wing side shot off the top of the stick of the Kent State goaltender. Garner dumps it down. Kent State picks up the loose puck. They'll regroup in their own end. Rink wide pass up through the neutral zone. They'll dump it just off the mark, but ricocheted up and out of play. $16:53 to go in the first period. Flint coming out with a little bit more hop than they ended yesterday's game. But Kent State still in control. Top of the left wing circle. Shot off the mark behind the net. Ricochets to the near side wall. Big hit put on. Here comes Meisner with it. Dangles to the left-hand side. Backhanded shot on goal. Chiapelli had it. Knocked off his stick. Here's an opportunity for Kent State. All alone breakaway shot. Goal. Looked like it was just inside the bar. 1-0 Kent State early, 16:20 remaining in the first period. Flint needing to bounce back. Potter on to take the draw. He's got Gore to his right, Boxa to his left. .50-50 puck controlled by Kent State. Gore with it across the blue line. Right wing circle, had the puck knocked off his stick. Turnover to Kent State, so 3-on-2. Bounced off his stick. Ops to dump it down. Picked up by Carpenter, up to Gore. Gore looking to go rink wide for Boxa. He's tied up. Palacio now has it. Tried to get it to Potter. Tied up on the near side wall. Kent State comes away with it. Right wing side. Hash mark into the corner. Puck squirts free. Gore with it now. Curling sends it around for Palacio. Puck finally squirts out to Gore. Clear of the Flint zone, but turned right back over to Kent State, who will dump it back in. Loose puck comes to Gore again, trying to get it to Boxa. Out of reach. Luckily, this one goes offside. 15-11 remaining in the first period. Flint's going to need to find their footing here. Kent State has been pouring it on the last few minutes here. Flint's going to need to settle down and find that groove. Face-off controlled by Kent State. Shot into the corner. Picked up by Meisner. Tried to rim it off the wall. Kept in by Kent State. Meisner with it again. Backhanded behind his own net. A rink-wide pass. Tried to get it to Mo. Out of reach. It'll go for an icing. Face off to the left of Panaccio. Face off controlled by Flint. Meisner with it. Tried to get it up to Hinkson. Bounces over his stick. Kept in by Connett. Gets it over to Pollock, who had it knocked off his stick. Mo gathering a loose puck, sending it back behind the Kent State goaltender. Picked up by Hinkson, far side. Squeezed off the puck. Comes to Meisner, who will chip it back down into the corner. Big hit made by Brennan Pollock. He's going to get sent to the box for 2. Waiting on what the actual call is. Ref still with his hand up. Looked like he signaled an elbow. Flint going on the penalty kill for the first time tonight. 14:06 to go in the first period. Kent State capitalized on 1 of 3 power plays yesterday evening. If I'm not mistaken, it was the go-ahead goal, was a power play goal for Kent State. Face off again to the right of Panaccio, controlled by Kent State. Thrown on net, save made, puck loose. Chipped off the wall, but not out. D to D in the slot. Gore gets a stick on it, able to redirect that puck up and out of play. 1:43 remaining in the penalty. Make that one. No, you got it. 1:43. I know. I looked 1 second too early. That's on me. I'm going to take that heat. Kent State in control off the draw. Working on the far side wall near the Flint bench. Puck squirts out. Kent State forced to regroup. Backing up to their own end. Working in the neutral zone now. Trying to find some space. Looking for it on the left wing side. It chips in into the corner. Picked up by Blevins. Tried to get it to Garner, but it's turned over to Kent State instead. Kent State with it now, dumping it into the corner. Puck squirts out. Kent State needing to regroup again. Less than 1 minute remaining in that penalty. Great stick by Gore. Here's a chance. He's got Potter with him. Potter will tie it up in the near side corner. He's got 3, make that 4 Kent State players. Potter smiling for the fans in the corner. I think they actually got a selfie with him while he was there. Kent State, with less than 25 seconds remaining in their power play, in control. Right wing side. Tried to throw it towards the Flint goaltender. Ricochets wide. Picked up by Palacio. Tried to rim it around. Kept in by Kent State. Walking towards the middle. Wristed off the mark. Loose puck. Stays in the corner. Kent State trying to work it back up top. Flint penalty is expiring. They are back to full strength. Looks like we got another penalty upcoming. I may be mistaken. Oh, is the net off? Again. Same net. Face off to the left of Panaccio. Quick shot over the top of the net. Kent State still with it. Flint trying to make a move. Berger tries to go rink wide for Boxa, out of his reach. Kent State chips it back out. Berger takes a hit. Here's Wisniewski with it now. At the dot, shot. Save made. And Kent State will hold on. First signs of life from the University of Michigan Flint in nearly 8 minutes of gameplay. They started the game strong. A bit of a lull. First signs of life. Controlled by Flint. Palacio with it. Wristed. Hit a shin pad in front. Will ricochet into the corner. Rebound picked up by Kent State. Tried to rim it around. Hinkson was there to meet him. Kent State with it again off the wall. Hinkson tries to keep it in, but it just bounces out. He'll dump it back in. Moe and Steiger going in to get it. Oh, hit from behind was Hinkson. Right in front of the referee, no call. Hinkson with it now, thrown towards the net. Good shot. And a save made. 11:04 to go in the period. A bit of an energy line there, I'd say. On to take the draw is Rose. 50-50 puck gathered by Berger. Backhands it into the far corner. Pollock on it. Kent State with it. Goes rink wide. Here's a chance. Puck ricochets and goes right on Panaccio. He'll just hang on. 10:48 remaining in the first period. Rose on with Connett and Berger up front. Flint was able to get it out of the zone, but it turned over to Kent State quickly. They dump it right back in. Berger on it now. Tried to get it to Pollock out of his reach, but was picked up by Rose. Meisner with it, wristed just off the mark. Save made. Rose picking up the loose puck into the corner, gets it to Berger. Berger takes a hit. Puck squirts free. Pollock with it, gets it to Rose. Here's a chance. Pollock again, quick shot, save made. Loose puck in front. Meisner with it now, wristed. Blocked in front by the Kent State defenseman. And away they come left wing side, met by Connett. Forcing him into the corner, tried to get to the slot, nobody home. Pollock will pick it up. Tried to move it to Rose, intercepted. Rose picks up a loose puck, dumps it into the corner. He'll go for a change. Berger on it now. Flint making a wholesale change with the exception of Berger. He's doing a great job in the corner, taking on two Kent State defensemen. Here's Gore with it. Knocked down. We're going to get a power play for Flint. Potter with it. Tries to get it to the slot. Kent State will touch. And with 9:24, Flint's going to get their first power play opportunity of the night. Tripping the call. Flint coming out with Pollock, Berger, Moe, Wisniewski, and Carpenter on this power play unit. Tried to get it to Moe, but it was out of his reach. Here's a chance for Kent State. One-on-one left wing side, cuts towards the middle. Great stick by Moe to push that stick into the corner, or push that puck in the corner, excuse me. Berger with it. He'll pump the brakes, try to get the power play set up. Carpenter with it, waiting. Gets it over to Moe. Moe holds at the top of the circle. Quick shot off the mark. Kent State trying to rim it out. They'll bounce it over a stick. And here's another chance. 2-on-0, shorthanded. Shot, score. Kent State gets themselves a shorthanded goal to make the score 2-0 early in the first. Flint going right back to work. Controlled by Hinkson. Palacio with it. Curling. Gets it to Gore. Rink wide to Boxa. Back over to Hinkson. Hinkson has it knocked off his stick. Able to battle through. He has it again. Tries to throw it to the slot. Nobody home. Kent State will slap it the length of the ice. Looks like the net's off on this side for a change. .53 seconds remaining in the power play. Potter on to take the draw. One back by Potter, but Kent State jumped the route and was able to pick up the puck first and send it the length of the ice. Controlled by Palacio. 40 seconds remaining in the power play. Here comes Potter, right wing side. Quick shot off the stick. Save made. Gore with it. Up to Palacio. Back down to Hinkson. Walking. Quick shot into the shin pads. Nothing there. Moves it down to Potter. Back up to Palacio. Over to Potter again. Intercepted by Kent State. Can it stay in? It's chipped up and out of play. 13 seconds remaining in the power play. Now joining Flint on the bench, number 9, Brennan Miles, who had to get out of work early for today's game. Moe wanted to take the draw. Controlled by Kent State. Sent the length of the ice. 5 seconds remaining in the power play. One last push for Flint. Wisniewski left wing side. Moves it into the slot. No, nothing there. Kent State picking up the loose puck. They'll carry and chip out. Into the far corner. Pollock doing battle. Puck squirts free, goes right to Kent State. Chipped it wide. Puck behind the net now. Tried to rim it around, but it was met there by the Kent State D at the point. Loose puck. Picked up by Meisner. Has it taken off his stick in the neutral zone. Kent State sending it the length of the ice again. Flint can't get in control of the puck. Battle in front, loose puck, top of the slot, shot, kicked aside by a defenseman. Kent State with it, carrying, waiting, looking, pausing at the top of the circle, going far side. Wristed, off the mark. Penalty upcoming to Flint. Loose puck, finally touched. 5:48. Kent State's going to get another power play opportunity. Flint playing some undisciplined hockey on multiple facets right now, including but not limited to some unnecessary penalties to start the game. Back on the PK they go. Potter on the draw, controlled by Flint. They'll send it the length of the ice. Kent State setting up behind their own goal. Gore putting on the pressure. He does a great job on the PK, both Gore and Potter. Right wing side for Kent State. Quick shot. No goal. No goal. Play is continuing. Referee signaled no goal. Some Kent State fans in attendance believed it was in. Garner with it behind the puck now, or behind the net now, excuse me. Rimmed back around for Carpenter. Was not first on the puck. Turned over to Kent State instead. Top of the slot. Shot right into the lunge muscle of Panaccio. 1:08 remaining in the penalty to Grayson Meisner. 4:55 remaining in the first period. Kent State sending out their next power play unit. Including last year's leading scorer, number 12, Gavin Supik. Had 18 points for Kent State last season. He's their leading point getter that is returning from last season. He'll set up on the right wing side for Kent State. Face off won by Flint. Can't get in control to clear. Kent State still with it. Shot gloved. Brendan Miles, co-captain of this UM-Flint squad, on to take the draw. Kent State working on the right side wall, walking to the slot. Back to the top of the circle, wristed, blocked. Kent State goaltender forced to make a quick save there. 30 seconds remaining in the penalty. Kent State coming up the left wing side, met there by Carpenter. Puck trickles into the corner, but Kent State still in control. Miles able to intercept the puck, sends it out of the zone. Flint going for a change. 10 seconds remaining in the penalty to Grayson Meisner. Thrown towards the slot. Good stick work there by the Flint D. Here comes Wisniewski, dumps it into the corner. He'll go for a change. Rose giving chase now. Picking up the loose puck, thrown towards the back of the cage. Rimmed around. Conant meets it at the blue line, keeping it in. Steiger will throw it far corner. Penalty over, Flint back to full strength. Loose puck picked up by Steiger, working on the left wing side. Rose doing battle. Kent State comes away with it. Met there by Carpenter, who knocks him off the puck. Carpenter with it now. Under 3 minutes to go in the period. Thrown right back to Kent State, regrouping in the neutral zone. Berger picks his pocket. Working left wing side, he'll take a hit, but gets the puck deep. Rimmed around, Miles will pick up the loose puck. Quick shot on goal. Save made. A few extracurriculars right in front of the Kent State goaltender. Steiger will not be pushed around this year. We saw him last night fight back a little bit. Fighting back just now on that play. You like to see that. Quick shot from Pollock. Nothing there. Back up to the point. Left for Miles. Miles walks. Shot off the mark. Rebound will bounce out to Meisner. Meisner throws it off a shin pad. Pollock moving it up to Garner. Back down to Pollock. Shot save made. Pollock picking up his rebound. Hinkson behind the net takes a hit. Here's a chance for Kent State coming up the left wing side. 2 minutes to go in the period. Here comes Miles up the left wing side. He'll dump it, go for a change. He has Hinkson on the far side. Hinkson puts on the brakes a little early. Kent State able to come up with it as a result. Boxa coming in to support. He'll pick it up. Trying to move it, unable to do so. Turned over to Kent State. Driving, but directed into the corner. Wraparound chance, save made. Loose puck, kicked out to the point. Dumped down into the corner. Tried to throw it to the slot, nobody home. Loose puck in the slot now. Potter. Didn't know that the puck was in his feet, took an awkward hit. Gets right up, thankfully. Palacio trying to rim it around, goes right back to Kent State. Picked up by Blevins. Cycling it back again for Palacio. Boxa with it, moving it to Gore, right wing side. Here's a chance for Gore. To the circle, shot, save made. Boxa tried to bat it out of the air, nothing there. Meisner with it, over to Carpenter, top of the circle, wrist shot. Blocked by the Kent State defenseman. That puck is directed out of play. No change. 32.8 seconds remaining in the period. Flint starting to get a few more chances. Potter on to take it. Controlled by Flint. Carpenter with it. Shot, kick save. Into the corner. Meisner meets it there, keeps it deep. Boxa doing battle 1-on-2. Meisner into support, puck squirts deeper. Watch that pinch. Carpenter with it. To Meisner, now to Boxa. Has it fall off his stick, turned over to Kent State. 5 seconds remaining in the period. Meisner with it. To Boxa. And this period will come to a close. 2-0, Kent State. After one. Kent State has scored the last 5 goals between last night and tonight. Flint needs to find a way to get themselves right back up on the horse here. Definitely not, I know this season is early, but this was definitely not their best period of hockey so far. Learning curve without a doubt. For some of the newcomers. Could you put the stats up? I'm interested what the shots were, or what we counted from the booth here. Flint had 15 shots? No way. Is that real? Okay. I would not have thought that. Interesting, to say the least. Flint goaltender Max Panaccio doing all he can to keep Flint in this game. We saw some bursts of energy from these Flint Wolverines. I thought their first few shifts were good. I thought their first few shifts were fine. They came with energy. Then they there was a bad bounce, led to a breakaway opportunity. Quick goal, shorthanded goal. Obviously, you never like to see that. But Flint needs to dig deep going into the second period. 2-0, the score after one. You're watching Flint Hockey on the Blue Chip Sports Network. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The second period set to get underway here. Face-off controlled by Flint. Palacio moving it quickly up to Gore. Dumping it into the left side corner. Kent State will pick it up. Chipped up but not out. Gore trying to keep it in. Wisniewski picking it up now to Flint to regroup, excuse me. Chipped into the far corner. Picked up again by Kent State. They'll rim it around. Loose puck collected by Gore, but it bounces right off his stick. Kent State collects it quickly. Here's a chance. 2-on-2. Kent State shot right into the legs of Carpenter. Here's a chance the other way now. Puck just out of the reach of Berger. Hinkson with it in the corner. Moves it to Mo. Mo, wrist shot, redirected. Doesn't quite make it through to the goaltender. Mo taking a run. Misses. But will still get the tripping penalty. Flint back on the PK. This is the third power play opportunity for Kent State this afternoon. Unsuccessful in their first two attempts. Face off to the left of the Flint goaltender. Potter on to take it. Won by Flint. But Kent State steps up immediately and creates a turnover. Here's a chance. Walking right in. Loose puck in front. Shot save made. Covered up by Panaccio.
Yeah, this is where Flint's they definitely got to tighten up. It's in our own zone. We've seen that in the first period. And then the neutral zone. If we can tighten up those two spots, I think we're going to be okay. Flint being a little reckless with that puck. Kent State quick shot on net. Redirected out of play. 1:44 remaining in the penalty. To Bryce Moe. .50-50 puck controlled by Flint. Meisner will send it the length of the ice. Kent State setting up behind their own net. Trying to work it up through the neutral zone. Miles creating some great pressure. Kent State forced to dump it. They'll pick up the loose puck. Now going to work with the puck behind the net. Blevins giving chase. Delivers a great hit. Puck still worked up top. Shot over the top of the goaltender. Lots of room out there for Kent State. Blocked by Potter. Here he goes left wing side. Had the puck knocked off his stick, but Miles is there to collect it. They'll chip it out of play. 56 seconds, remaining in the penalty. Yeah, Flint getting a change here. Something we need. Get some fresh legs. Face off deep in the zone. Got Gore out here on the face off. Let's see if he can pull her back maybe. Get a shot on net.
Kent State in control. They'll cycle behind their own net, trying to set up their power play. Here they come up the right wing side, across the Flint blue line, gets to the dot, pumps the brakes. Throws it into the corner. It's picked up there by Garner. Garner met there by Kent State, can't move it. Now he does, able to get it out of the zone. 25 seconds remaining in the penalty. Pressure being put on by Wisniewski. Keeping Kent State in their own end. Looking to make a stretch pass, they do, but it's a bobbling puck. Hits it off the glass and deep into the Flint end. Palacio rimming it, trying to get it out. Not hard enough. Met there by the Kent State defenseman. He'll throw it into the corner. Penalty expires. Flint back to full strength. Shot off the mark. Rebound to Kent State, top of the circle. Thrown towards the net. Hits their own forward in front of the goal. Another shot. Save made. Palacio with it, looking to find an exit. Moves it up to Rose, right wing side. Now into the left wing corner. Loose puck goes to Kent State. Kent State tried to dump it. Carpenter with an athletic play to glove it down. Moves it to Conant, who lost possession of it. Quick shot. Waffle boarded away. Kent State still in control in their own end. They'll leave it in the neutral zone, or Steiger will pick it up. Turn back over to Kent State. Here they come, left wing side. Curling thrown towards the middle. Gloved down by Panaccio. 15:34 to go in the second period.
Yeah, Flint did a good job killing that penalty off. I guess if we're going to start with something, we'll start with killing the penalty off and move a little forward.
Well, that's their third kill of the night. Mo wanted to take the draw. Kent State in control. Whiffs on the puck. Potential chance for Flint, but Flint whiffed on it as well. Shot right across the goal mouth. Here's a chance for Boxa. He's alone left wing side. Top of the circle. He's met there by the Kent State defenseman, unable to get a shot away. Blevins with it. Thrown on net. Kick save made. Rebound comes out to Berger. Thrown all the way down. This is going to go for an icing. Just under 15 minutes to go in the period. Looked like Boxa was going to get a chance there, Joe. But the Kent State defenseman turned down the Jets.
Yeah, he made that nice little move inside our blue line, popped that puck off the boards, got by that defenseman, and he was gone. But unfortunately, they had two guys coming back too. But I mean, he did have, I think it was Miles coming down the middle. But by then, they were right on him.
Nice blocker save made there by the Kent State goaltender. Kent State able to chip it out. Meisner with good speed to come back on the back check. Let's see if he can create some offense as well. Tries to stick handle through the neutral zone. Has it knocked off his stick. Gore now going back to retreat. Squeezed off the puck there. Trying to tie it up. Kicks it down into the corner. Meisner with it. Rims it for Miles out of his reach. Puck still squirts out though. 14:20 remaining in the period. Picked up by Blevins off the glass and out. Good bounce for Miles. Still with it into the corner. Has Gore in the slot. Couldn't get it to him. Palacio will pinch. Gets it down to Gore. Tries to get it to Miles in the slot. Not there. Now he is. Here's Potter with a chance off the post.
Off the post.
Palacio backhands it into the corner. Gore there to take it. Tries to get it to
laid it
Potter.
there,
Loose
laid it
puck in
there.
front. Kent State comes away with it. They'll gain the red line and dump it. Palacio with it. Moves it to Carpenter. Up to Berger. Takes a big hit. Still on his feet. Chips it down. Tried to get it to Potter. Was out of his reach. Kent State picks it up instead. They'll just throw it up and out, where Palacio will collect it, throw it right back in. Palacio with time, curling. Gets it to Berger. Chips it to Mo, left wing side at the dot. Shot, save made. Berger with it, being pursued heavily. Able to move it to Boxa, up to Carpenter. Quick shot, blocked in front. Berger with it again. To Carpenter. Chips it down low, turned over to Kent State. Mo tries to make a hit, pins him to the wall. Puck is tied up. Still tied up, now squirts free. Kent State coming up left wing side, met there by Carpenter, chips it right by him. Kent State with it at the point. Palacio trying to move it up to Mo. He does. Mo trying to move it to Berger. Bounces over his stick. Kent State picks up the loose puck. Had to tag up for an offside. They'll dump it into the corner. Carpenter picks it up to Rose. Kent State will send it back. Palacio picks it up again. Rose with it now to Steiger. Stick handles to the left wing side. Quick shot off the mark. Rose there. Puts on the body. Garner was able to keep it in for just a second. But here comes Kent State. Left wing side met there by Meisner. Able to squeeze him off the puck. No look, bank off the boards. Goes right back to Kent State. Still in control in the Flint end. Thrown towards the net. Has to be sticked away. Picked up by Hinkson. Hinkson with Steiger. Turned over to Kent State, where they are offside, 11-15.
Yeah, Flint's done a pretty good job in the last probably 5 minutes or so, limiting the errors, getting good penetration down the offensive zone, and not giving up. I think they maybe have given up one shot in that whole time on net.
Miles on to take it. Controlled by Kent State. Here they come again, left wing side. They got one man driving in the slot. Circling the wagons, they move it up to the point. Quick snapshot off the mark. Rebound goes to Wisniewski, trying to get it off the glass and out. Kept in by Kent State. At the dot. Garner able to take it away. Rims it back around for Wisniewski. Didn't know it was coming, turns back to Kent State. Meisner with it, tries to chip it off the wall. Wisniewski finally able to get it out. Here's a chance, 2-on-1. Miles with Gore. Gore with it, shot! Off the mark. Gore with it, moves it up to Palacio. To Meisner. Misfire on the shot. Here comes Kent State on the breakaway. If he has speed, left wing side. Moves it to the slot, quick shot. Glove save by Max Panaccio.
Wow.
Great goaltending.
Yeah.
Keeping his team in the mix, without a doubt.
It's all you can ask for, you know. Team's trying to get something going. That goalie back there backstopping you.
Hayden Rose on to take the draw. Blevins delivering a hit. Flint able to come up with the puck and they'll clear. This goes the length of the ice. It'll go for an icing.
Yeah, nice job by Blevins right there. The puck was at the kid's feet. He goes to him, make sure that he can't play that puck.
As a D-man and as a coach myself, I never like this setup here. Letting their wingman stand by himself.
No.
I do not like that.
No, we need to have body with body there.
Palacio with it, tries to rim it around for Steiger, not enough speed on it. Blevins on it. He's able to get it out of the zone. Goes all the way down. Kent State will collect it and look to push right back up. Turned over to Flint. Quick shot off the mark. Steiger with it. Thrown towards the cage, right through the goal mouth. Kent State left wing side. They'll gain the red line. Toss it down deep. Steiger with it. Tried to backhand it to Rose. Didn't see the Kent State player change it. Coming on. Kent State keeps it in. At the point. Wrist shot blocked by Blevins. Flint going for a change. Kent State pausing behind their own goal. Tried to do a stretch pass, turned over to Potter, who turns it right back to him. Puck bounces around in the neutral zone. Here's Carpenter with it now. He'll dump it deep. Rim it around. Potter is there, lets it go by. Pollock picks it up. Up to Carpenter. Quick shot, blocked in front. Here comes Kent State, 2-on-2. If Hinkson could get back, make it a 2-on-3. Shot from the point. Save made. And Panacio will hold on. 8:17 remaining in the second period. Face off to the left of the Flint goaltender. Mo on it. Wins the draw. Meisner in control. Sends it around for Wisniewski. Tries to chip it off the wall. Not quite out. Still there. Gardner trying to move it out. Kent State keeps it in. Meisner taken down. Gardner with it now. Tries to clear it. Not hard enough. Kent State intercepts at the blue line. Sends it right back in. We call those danger zone turnovers, Joe.
Yes.
Waffle boarded
absolutely.
away. Rebound collected by Wisniewski. Again, turnover at the blue line. Kicked into the corner by Panacio. Wisniewski, turnover at the blue line again. Kent State still in. Shot off the foot of Mo. Loose puck in front. Shot over top of the net.
Well, I'm glad he don't have GPS.
It was a great opportunity for Kent State to put a third one on the board. Fortunately, that puck was on edge just enough to send it up and out of play.
I think the one thing I'm noticing is that we are just putting the puck, the little 6 foot, 7 foot into traffic. You know,
Well-
we turn up the boards, and you got a second. You know, I think they think they're rushed, and
Well, you know
we're
what's
just
interesting? We
swinging
talked
it.
about it yesterday, right? You know, the defensemen, you know, making those confident passes in tough situations. Berger takes a big hit.
Oh,
Penalty
yeah, I don't know
upcoming.
what he's.
Penalty upcoming. Let's see what he's got. He's got a head contact.
Yeah, Berger had his head down. I think a little bit tilted down. He come in with his shoulder pad.
That's number 24, Ryan Lustig, going to the box. Second power play opportunity of the night for the Flint Wolverines.
All right, come on, boys. Let's get something going here.
Flint in control. Hinkson leaves it for, looks like Potter. Yes. Up to Boxa. Back to Potter. Back to Boxa. Now to Palacio. Walks down to Hinkson. Quick shot. Save made and covered.
All right, starting out good.
Now, going back to what we were just talking about a moment ago, we talked about it yesterday, the D trying to make those confident passes and having the confidence to make those passes. But what we're seeing now is they're reverting back to what we talked about, what the things they used to do, which
Right.
is blindly
Yeah.
throwing, right? Here's another shorthanded chance for Kent State. Right wing side, shot, save made. Boxa with it, moves it to Gore. Gore has some space, gives it back to Boxa. It's bouncing around in his feet. Boxa still with it. Right wing side at the hash. Moves it up to Palacio. Over to Hinkson. 1:05 in the power play. Walks, shoots right into the feet of the Kent State defense. Rebound comes to Palacio. Great shot by Boxa, waffled away. Hinkson with it. Now to Potter with time. Walking. Leaves for Palacio. Over to Boxa. Back up top for Palacio. Now on the left wing wall. Here's Potter with it. Carries behind the cage. Up to Boxa. Over to Hinkson. Shot. Loose puck in front.
Oh,
Did not get anything on net there.
yeah.
25 seconds remaining in the power play. Flint's got a push. Here's a chance. Boxa with it. Over to Hinkson. Stick handles it into the corner. 10 seconds remaining in the power play. Flint can get one more chance here if they move. Carpenter with it. Over to Miles.
Yeah, they're going to be up
Now
ice.
to
He's out.
Wisniewski.
He's out, coming back into play.
Miles with it from his knees. Tries to take a shot. Misfires.
That almost could have been another penalty right there, I think.
Back to full strength.
Well, we've seen Flint moving the puck around pretty well there. You know, Kent State was giving them some pressure and everything. But
How many
they were
shots
able
did
to
they
move
get
it
on
around.
that power play, Joe?
One.
It's not going to do it.
No, no. But we're getting some movement.
They're getting movement,
And
some
it's got to
positivity.
start somewhere, right?
Face off. 50-50 puck controlled by Flint. Carpenter breaks his stick. An unfortunate play there.
Yeah.
Here comes Kent State. Shot on goal, save made by Panaccio. Kent State with it now, still in control, trying to take advantage of the
We have a guy
fact
out there with
that
no
Carpenter's
stick.
without a twig. Meisner with it.
Let's get it down the ice, boys. Come on. Oh, he
Passed it to the guy without a
without a
stick.
stick. Just get in front of him. Just get in front of him.
Wisniewski taking down loose puck.
Yeah.
Meisner with it. Meisner rimming it for Pollock. Bounces back for Miles. Tries to flip it out, but it's gloved down. Hand pass. Carpenter able to get a new stick. Oh, man. The panic you feel when as a defenseman when your stick breaks and there's nobody behind you.
Oh, especially when you're right at the opposition
Right?
blue line and the guy's right in front of you with the puck.
The sheer panic.
And then you
And then
can't
they
get
did
out.
it. Then they did it to him again when they tried to pass it to him.
passed it to
He
him.
couldn't do anything with it.
I'm glad they're looking for the pass. So the guy you should have one of those things like in a video game or
Right?
something above him. I have no stick.
No stick.
Out. There you go. Good
Very
call,
close
Stripes.
call.
If I could see it from here, it definitely was.
Listen, well, and you've got the best vision of anybody I know. So
Right. Okay.
Hayden Rose on to take it. He's got Berger to his left, Steiger to his right. Face-off controlled by Kent State. They'll dump it into the far corner. Just over 4 minutes remaining in the period. Tried to move it rink wide for Steiger. Intercepted easily by Kent State. They'll dump it down low.
I mean, what are the chances? You're trying to get the puck out and it hits like one of your own players' heads and stays in.
You got to get your face out of the way there.
Right, I guess so.
Puck tied up on the near side wall. Squirts free. Flint with it. Steiger into the neutral zone. Has it knocked off his stick. Off the roof.
Yeah.
And we'll have a neutral zone face-off.
Oh.
3:28 to go in the period. Mo on to take the draw. Controlled by Kent State.
Ooh.
Here they come. Right wing side. Shot loose. Rebound. Bounces right on up to the point. Kent State still in control. Moved up to the point. Wristed. Blockered away. Kent State in control again. To the slot. Quick shot off the mark. Here's a chance for Flint. Hinkson trying to get it to Gore. Just out of his reach, unable to control it. Hinkson picks it up again. Tries to cut to the slot. Muscled off and taken down.
Oh, the guy just grabbed him by the helmet and pulled him down back there.
Loose in front, off the mark. Kent State trying to backhand it up and out. They do. Met there by Carpenter. Oh, too many. Here goes Hinkson.
Yeah, they got away with that.
Kent State, they'll dump it into the corner. Carpenter there, takes a look, sends it right back to the Kent State D.
What are you doing?
No
What was he
defenseman in
doing?
front.
Yeah, everybody was vacated except for Kent State.
Flint needs to get their wits about them here. 1:49 to go in the period. Dumped into the corner. Palacio muscled off the puck. Wisniewski doing battle. Puck tied up. Palacio to support. Squirts free. Carpenter going to get it. Not fast enough. Miles with it. Athletic play to glove it down. Kent State keeps it in.
I mean, that's what it is right now. Kent State, they know if they put pressure on us and they stay along the boards, we're just going to keep trying to fire it out along the boards. And it's allowing them to.
Flint's going to need to
right
pick
in.
their heads up. No doubt about it.
Definitely turning into a valuable learning weekend.
Meisner with it behind the net. Gets it to Berger. Berger met immediately by Kent State. Tries to reverse flow for Gore. Gore able to chip it out. But this puck's going to go for an icing if it has enough gas. Nope, it's good. 1 minute to go in the period.
Oh, come on, this would be a nice time to put one in.
Great
right
job to try to keep that in by Gore. Blevins met him. Delivered a hit. Puck trickles into the corner. Potter tries to send it for Meisner. Trickles to Berger. Berger unable to clear. Big hit put on by Blevins. Shot from the point. Ricochets around in front. Nothing there. Potter with it now. Tried to move it up to Berger. Intercepted. Kent State just throws it right back. Picked up by Blevins. Glove down in the neutral zone. Kent State tries to send it back. Blevins will go back to work. Regrouping. Over to Meisner. Tried to get it to Potter. Stretch pass is not working. Thrown wide of the Flint cage. Good stick by Panaccio. As the period comes to an end, score remains 2-0 in favor of Kent State.
And that's the positive. It is.
It is the positive.
That is absolutely the positive. I mean, you tie a period. You didn't lose the period. You tied a period. So now it's time to go out and win that next one. And that's absolutely what they're going to have to do.
Still plenty of time left for the Flint Wolverines. Only down 2. A scenario that Flint has historically been familiar with. We like the late game theatrics.
No, let's rephrase that. None of us like that. It seems to be a fan favorite of the players.
The late game theatrics, no doubt. But let's go back to what we were talking about earlier in terms of puck control, puck management, taking care of the puck. You may remember this, Joe. When I came back on to the coaching staff, one stat I always like to look at is danger zone turnovers.
Yeah.
And that's basically any blue line where if you're turning it over at any blue line, that's to me it's considered danger zone, because that's an area of transition, right? So if I turn it over at my offensive blue line, there's nothing but white ice behind me,
right,
for the other team. If I turn it over at my blue line as I'm trying to break out, the rest of my team is with me.
Yeah.
So now they've only got 50 feet or 60 feet, whatever it is, from the blue line to my cage. Flint is throwing the puck. They are not controlling and making intentional passes. And I understand you might think you don't have enough time, but at this level, you need to hold, pause, take a look, take half a second, less than half a second, to pick your head up and realize, hey, my teammate's there, or hey, no, my teammate isn't there. To me, that's the name of the game right now. We are throwing it away. We're not tracking zone time, but if we tracked it for that period,
oh wow,
I would bet it's 15 minutes to 5 minutes. I would assume, based on what I saw in that period.
I think
you think
might
I'm
be generous.
Yeah, I might.
No,
you
I
think
don't.
worse.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say, well, I don't know, but I don't think we had the puck in their zone for near 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't think so. And we've got to be better. First, it starts in your own end. We have to be better in our own end. We just seen probably 2 minutes left in the third, 3 minutes left in the third. we see two of their guys in front of our net, and there was not one Flint player anywhere in the slot.
I'll also say this. When it comes to puck control and possession, it starts at the faceoff. I know we're looking at 0-0 on faceoffs on the screen. We're clearly not tracking that. But again, that's another statistic right now where Flint is being dominated. Last night I think Flint actually took care of the faceoffs extremely well last night. This afternoon, I think it's going the other way. Kent State clearly in control off the faceoff, and obviously when you lose the faceoff, you're immediately behind. Right?
Yeah. You're playing defense, boom, like that. Doesn't matter where you're at on the ice, you're on defense.
Right.
So, yeah, I mean, that's absolutely where it starts. And then once you win the faceoff, what do I do now?
Right.
I got the puck. What am I going to do now?
Yeah.
I'm just going to throw it up the boards?
Well, and honestly,
No.
it goes both ways, too. Okay, we won it. What do I do now? We lost it. What do I do now? Right? And right now we have some guys that are standing flat-footed. We're not winning puck races.
Yeah.
And we're putting ourselves in a bad position. All easily correctable for our guys here. These are all very, very simple, very, very easy things.
Right.
Because obviously you have to learn to play without the puck. You have to have the ability to play without the puck.
It's tough to do when you play from a standpoint of panic, and that's what it is. And, I mean, I hate to say, okay, yeah, this is a huge group of young players, but it is. In reality, it is. These guys got to learn how to play together and play within themselves, and they've got to see what this league is like. A lot of people go, oh, ACHA hockey, whatever. But I'm telling you what, you step on the ice to play a game in ACHA hockey, it is no joke anymore. Every team's bringing in players, and when you bring in that many players at one time as freshmen, and you got a few, sophomores, that one junior, one senior, you're looking at, a couple weeks to start gelling and feel comfortable with the play.
Yeah, and we can talk about experience and age and all those good things. Flint has 8 players returning this season. Kent State has, I believe it was 15 players returning. The average.
I think I counted 11. I think it was 11 juniors and seniors. And that's almost like our freshmen.
So Kent State, 30 kids on their roster, 9 freshmen, 10 sophomores, 3 juniors, 7 seniors, and 1 grad student. Flint's 17 freshmen, 6 sophomores, 1 junior, 1 senior, 1 grad. So, that is what it is in terms of you're in school. You can be a 30-year-old freshman. So that's not necessarily the biggest stat there, but absolutely, I think the bigger thing is how many kids they have returning, or how many players, I should say, they have returning this year to Flint's players returning. Flint has 8.
Right.
8 returners to 15 returners for Kent State. So it comes down to a matter of experience. But again, truth be told, at this level, you have to find a way to get it done. And unfortunately, right, we talked about it, camp was last week.
Yeah.
And they're right into games. And yes, they do need time to gel and those types of things. But again, there's a reason Nick, Coach Karsten's recruited every one of these kids to come and play. They have the utmost confidence in their ability, and without a doubt, I know it's a 2-0 hole right now. But guess what? Kent State was also down 2-0 yesterday. They came back to win. So so why can't Flint? Right? Why not us? So let's go back and get it. 9 minutes remaining in this intermission, and we'll come back to you with third period action. You're watching UM-Flint hockey on the Blue Chip Sports Network. Welcome back to Crystal Fieldhouse, where we are getting set for puck drop on the third period. 2-0 the score in favor of Kent State. Flint's got to find that next gear. Let's start with one. Start with one and take it from there. Potter on to take it with Gore and Hinkson. 50-50 puck went to Kent State. Puck in the neutral zone. Stolen by Hinkson. Given right back to Kent State. Top of the right circle, hit by Potter. Turnover goes to Palacio. Here he comes. He's got Gore with him. Gore dumps it up and out of play.
Oh, look at that.
And that fan from Swartz Creek is going home with a souvenir today.
Hey, Tom. This could be the first year there's no Swartz Creek Dragon on this team.
Well, isn't that nice?
It's crazy.
But there's a
Always had
Clarkson Wolf on the team, which is
There
great.
is. There is.
And those are things you love to see. Kent State going to work in their own end. They'll dump into the far corner. Carpenter going to get it. Chips it for Gore. Gore up to Potter. Just out of his reach. Puck ricochets back to Gore. Gore with it now. Across the blue line, left wing side. Thrown towards the goal mouth. Nobody there. And away goes Kent State. Right wing side, met by Palacio. Tries to dipsy-do. Palacio says, I don't think so. Potter with it. Up to Gore. Meisner with it now. Back to Blevins. Meisner trying to clear the zone. He does. It'll ricochet down. Flint goes for a change. Kent State right wing side, thrown towards the net, but way wide. Here's a chance now. Boxa picks up the loose puck. He's up the right wing side. Across the blue line, pumps the brakes. Tries to get it over to Mo, just out of reach.
Hey.
Kent State with it. Shot right through the wickets of Max Panaccio, making it 3-0 Kent State with 18:02 remaining in the third.
Yeah, Flint with some good play high in their zone, coming through the neutral zone, competing, and then you get one against you. That's tough.
Right back to work. Miles on to take the draw. Got Pollock and Berger up front with him. Palacio and Carpenter on the back end. Palacio with it now. Moving it to Miles. Gains the red line. Tries to get it to Pollock. It'll ricochet into the corner. Kent State will pick it up and rim it. Pinch by Carpenter. Kent State able to exit. Puck loose in the slot for Kent State. Good stick by Carpenter to move that puck out. Here comes Miles now. Gets it to Berger. Over to Pollock. Left wing side. Chips it into the corner. Kent State with it below the goal line. They're trying to flip it up and out. Kept in by Palacio. To the slot. Wristed just off the mark.
That's a good idea right there.
Palacio glove down again. Leaves it for Pollock. Pollock going for a change. Gives it to Palacio. Curling in front of his own net. Tries to move it to Steiger. Hits him in the skates. Kent State turns right back. Throws it deep. Behind Panaccio. Blevins with it now. Kent State will send it back in. Steiger with it. Moving it rink wide for Chiapelli. Loses his stick. Puck bounces out. Battle on the near side wall. Kent State in control. Garner sending it behind the net for Blevins. Kent State takes over, tries to throw it to the slot, blocked back into the corner. Chiapelli with it, chips it up and out. Trying to go rink wide for Steiger. Pass not there. Turned over to Kent State. Shot just wide. Rebound. Also sent wide. Blevins with it. Trying to move it to Hinkson. He's met there by pressure. Puck goes back down behind the Flint cage. Puck in the near side corner. Battle ensues. Flint able to get it out.
Feet moving.
Turned over in the neutral zone. Here comes Kent State. Shot, save made. Another quick shot, another big save. Here comes Flint. Hinkson with it now across center ice. Into the Kent State and Dipsy-do. Here's a shot.
Oh.
Potter's opportunity blocked in front.
Yeah, Potter was trailing those two.
Great chance there for Flint. Conant taken down. Puck free in the Flint end. Kent State takes over. Meisner picks up a loose puck, tries to rim it around, met there at the point by Kent State. Meisner regaining control. Conant throwing it back to the point. Kent State shot, save made. Tried to flip it up and out. Kent State gloves it, able to keep it in. Potter was giving chase, had to go for a change.
Nice move. by
Palacio with it. There's a man down. He's got to move it. We've got some room here now. Palacio with it. Carries along the left wing side. Takes a hit as he moves the puck down deep. Mo looking for a hit. Just missed. Carpenter takes a big hit, but keeps on ticking.
He left his feet to hit Carpenter.
Kent State moving it up the left wing side. Met there by Miles. He's forced to dump it. Panaccio sets it up for Flint. Left there by Carpenter, turned over to Kent State. Shot, save made. Flint unable to clear. Miles with it now. Takes a hit with the puck in his feet, unable to get it out. Mo with it. He'll move it out. Turned over immediately to Kent State. Loose puck at center. Kent State picks it back up. Backhanded into the Flint end. Palacio going back to get it. Moves it D to D for Carpenter. Carpenter makes a nice move. Tries to move the puck for Boxa. He has to put on the brakes to catch it. Tries to go off the wall for Mo. Nothing there. Flint will dump it down deep. Kent State will grab it. Set up shot. $12:15 to go. Kent State in control. They'll throw it down. This should go for icing. It does. 12:09 remaining in the third.
Some long spans of play with no whistle here. Flint's yet to get a shot on goal.
Well, here's a good chance for him here. Rose on to take it. He's got Berger and Boxa with him up front.
Try to get that
Gardner and Blevins on D. Puck controlled by Flint. Berger with it. Moves it up for Blevins. Wrist shot off a shin pad. And here comes Kent State with speed, left wing side. Gardner meets him there, delivers a hit. Here's a chance for Rose if he can move quick enough. Met there by the Kent State D. Berger delivering a hit. Kent State sends it down again for an ice. Another good opportunity here for Flint.
Yeah, it was good play on that face-off here. Good play by Berger, stepping in around behind the face-off circle after the puck was dropped, gloving that puck down, keeping it in. Good job by
Potter, Gore, and Pollock up front. Puck won by Flint. Great shot there. Kent State picks up the loose puck behind the net. Meisner keeps it in play. Potter delivering a hit. Still in the zone. Loose puck. Potter pokes it down deep. Pollock going to get it. Takes a hit. Picks up the puck. Shot from the circle. Kicked away. Meisner going to get the rebound. He'll chip it.
Nice hit right there.
That one bounces up and out of play.
That was a nice move by, was it Pollock right there off the boards. He lost his option to get it over to the defenseman, so he just took that shot. And that's, when we get down in the zone right now, we got to fire everything at this goaltender.
Well, you know, and that was a nice run of some sustained pressure for Flint.
Correct.
Something we haven't seen much from them tonight. It was nice to see that. Just under 11 minutes remaining. Face-off coming up to the right of goaltender Max Panaccio. Miles on to take it. Won and controlled by Flint. Tried to flip it up and out, but it hits off the roof. Kind of a low ceiling here at the Crystal Fieldhouse.
Yeah, especially on those sides of the ice there.
Some discussion.
What's going on?
Medical personnel.
Oh, down at the Kent State bench. Gonna get our event coordinator down there.
That looks like Vance, if I'm not mistaken.
I think it is. Oh, it was a hit here in the circle with Pollock.
A Pollock hit. Here comes Wisniewski with it. Big hit put on him there. Hinkson trying to gather it behind the net. Puck goes up and out of play. Face-off should remain in the Kent State zone. Miles on to take it.
Oh.
Kent State in control.
It's like just out of reach, man.
Here they come, right wing side. Wisniewski giving chase. Thrown towards the slot. Loose puck bounces. I'm not sure they got a shot there, Joe.
I'm thinking it did. I think it bounced off Max right there, that initial.
Miles puts on the pressure. Bounced in front. Now Hinkson delivers a hit.
Nice hit from the side right there.
Puck in the far corner. Now behind the Flint net. Left for Garner. Up to Steiger.
Whoa, wow.
Please excuse our air compressor.
We are going to be taking care of that.
Carpenter with it. Tried to go rink wide for Steiger. Out of his reach, just goes for icing. 9:05 to go in the third period.
All right, that's it. We're gonna start playing.
This is it now?
None of these little tit-tat passes and just out of reach. We're gonna start moving our feet and getting in there. And
Face-off controlled by Kent State. Quick shot. Save made by Panaccio. Flint now able to make a change. They do. Gore, Potter, and Miles up front. Shot off the mark. Puck ricochets up to the Kent State point. They're still in control. Loose puck picked up by Gore. He's able to carry out. Left wing side, dangles to the middle. Loses the handle, trying to move it down to Miles. Turned over to Kent State. They rim it to the Flint point.
Oh, good job. Good
Here's
job, Garner.
Hits off the ref's skate in favor of Flint there. Kent State able to pick it right back up. Puck into the corner. Potter there. Tried to chip it up to Gore. Nothing doing. Kent State rimming it back behind the Flint cage. Blevins lays on a hit, then picks up the loose puck. Potter able to chip it out. Kent State was there immediately. Oh my goodness. Funny bounce off the glass forces Panaccio to make a quick save. I would definitely count that one.
Yeah.
Meisner, fresh off the bench, tries to go rink wide for Boxa. Out of his reach, Kent State with it in their own end. Flipping it up and out. Caught by Wisniewski. Mid-ice collision there. Meisner with it. Gets it to Mo. Wristed right into the safety of the Kent State goaltender's arms. The safety and security.
Right.
Just hugging that puck.
I get it. All the babies. Yeah, I get it.
Draft class of 20, what'd I say, 38? Actually, I think it might be 2040.
All I got to say is y'all have fun. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And
Thank
I'm
you,
glad
thank
I don't have to go through that anymore.
You know, shockingly, he waited up for me last night.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
Well, and by wait up, I mean, you know, I got home and it was
your turn.
It was diaper and feed time, you know what I mean, by the time I got home. So puck dumped down deep. Kent State still in control. 6:55 remaining in the period. Kent State coming up the right wing side. They'll gain the blue line and chip it into the corner. Going in to get after it. It's turned over to Flint. Here comes Mo. It's a 3-on-2 if they can move fast enough. Mo left wing side. Forced into the corner. Tried to throw it to the slot. Turned over to Kent State and away they go. Pursued by Berger. In across the blue line. They'll dump it in again. Turned over to Palacio. Collision.
That was a nice hit on him.
Looks like he's down still.
He is
I
down.
can't see who that was, Joe.
I didn't see that. I couldn't catch who it was.
Looks like that's Mo.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that looked like it looked like a good hit.
Luckily back to his feet. We'll send the event supervisor back over to check on him.
I got it.
Potter on to take the draw. Controlled by Flint. Carpenter rims it for Palacio. Puck squirts free. Here's an opportunity for Flint. Turned right back over to Kent State. Berger with it. Dipsy doos through the neutral zone. Tries to dump it deep. Kent State with it now. Taking a look in their own end. Moving it up quickly. One-on-one with Palacio. Palacio takes him down. Rimmed around for Carpenter. Carpenter takes a hit but gets it to Hinkson. Hinkson tries to chip it off the wall. Not enough gas. Quick shot from just inside the blue line. goes into the top right corner. 4-0 the score. Kent State, 5:41 to go in the period.
I'd really like to see in a month what Kent State has done.
Looks like Flint debating if that goal should count or not here. Coach Karsten's chatting with the official. And some chatting with the Kent State bench as well. Looks like the officials are going to confer on what has taken place. Looks like we've got a good goal. Right back to it, 4-0 the score. 5:40 remaining in the third period. Berger to Potter. Across the blue line, takes a shot off the mark. Garner picking up the loose puck. Here's Berger with a chance now. 1-on-2. Shot off the mark. Picked up by Hinkson. Knocked down to the ice. Kent State will take over. They'll just dump it out, go for a quick change. Blevins picks up the loose puck. Sent rink wide for Gardner. Up to Berger. Puck has bounced up and out of play. 5:04 remaining in the period. Joe, what do you got shots at?
We got 10-3.
This period.
Kent State, yeah, this period, yep.
Just curious. What's that total?
Too many for Kent State.
Just curious.
We're getting there.
Meisner controlling it for Flint. Thrown in. Wide. Picked up by Meisner. Kent State with it in the neutral zone. Glove down by Panaccio. Meisner with it again. Meisner picking up the loose puck, curling, trying to move it.
Oh, there's some good puck
Gets it
movement
to
right there
Chiapelli.
out of the zone.
Here comes
Fight
Rose.
through, Rose. Fight through. You got to fight through, man.
Chiapelli with it. Tries to dump it. Glove down by Kent State.
Bam!
Steiger picking up the loose puck. Away he goes. He's got Meisner with him 2-on-2. Tries to dipsy-do. Nothing there. Met there and knocked down handedly by Kent State.
Can't reach in. You gotta put the body on that guy right there. You're that close. Take the extra step.
Referring to Boxa stretching there.
Correct.
Here comes Kent State, left wing side. Met there by Meisner. Throws him into the wall. Flint with it now. Wisniewski with it. He's by himself in the neutral zone. Smothered by Kent State. Dumped down into the corner. Palacio goes back to get it with Carpenter. Carpenter picks it up. Tries to get it to Palacio. Turned over instead. Kent State with it. Now he just overskated it. You know, these new fancy sticks, some of them are defective. They got holes in them, you know?
Right.
Shout out to Brooke Bouchard, who's looking forward to seeing Alex Noble.
Yeah, Alex played last night. He did a pretty good job. First game in the league.
Flint making a change. Kent State almost caught him sleeping. They have it now. Cutting towards the middle. Poked free, not out. Blevins will pick it up in the corner. He'll pause. Rim it for Garner.
There you go. There you go.
Garner back to Blevins. Up to Hinkson. Circling in his own end. He's going to skate through the whole team. Here he comes, left wing side. Taken down from behind. Penalty upcoming.
There we go. There we go.
Holding the call. Flint's going to get their third power play opportunity of the night. 2:06 remaining.
That's it. Sometimes, I mean, what you need to do when you're in a situation like that, you're with those two guys, is fight through, and if anything, if you don't make it through, you could be drawing the penalty, and that's what you need to do to help your team out.
Flint puts Potter, Hinkson, and Gore up front, and along with Baxa and Palacio on the back end. Kent State wins the draw, tries to rim it out, kept in by Palacio. Down to Hinkson, into the slot for Gore. Shot ricochets over the top of the net and out of play. Great quick movement there by Flint. I like that decision.
Yeah, good job on Palacio back there, keeping that in. They moved that puck up and into the slot.
Get a nice quick shot. Same group. See if we can do it again. Flint wins the draw. Potter with it now in the corner. Puts on the brakes. Moves it up to Hinkson. Walk. Blocker down. Gore picks up the rebound. 1-on-2. Here comes Baxa to support. Puck squirts free. Gore still down.
Nice
chipping
job,
it up to
nice
Palacio.
job.
Great move, Gore. Over to Baxa. Rink wide for Hinkson. Misfire. Kent State trying to clear, kept in by Palacio. Walks, shot,
Nice
waffled
shot.
away. Didn't even realize new goaltender in there for Kent State.
Yeah, I think they played all three goaltenders in the lineup tonight.
Baxa with a quick shot.
Oh,
There's a
yeah!
score
Nice.
by Blaine
nice.
Gore. Power
Nice.
play goal assist to Baxa.
He's sitting in the slot fighting those guys off and just gets a stick on there too. Yeah, he did. I mean, that puck came in hot, and he just got his stick on it, put it right inside. Very nice, very nice. Working the power play very nicely.
Blaine Gore getting the goal for Flint off the Baxa pass shot. Flint is on the board.
Yeah, that comes at you at 1:08 remaining.
Power play goal for UM-Flint. Their first power play goal of the season, making them 1 for 3 tonight. Here comes Rose, right wing side.
Let's go.
50
boys.
seconds
Come on, get on it,
remaining.
Steiger.
Steiger in on it. He has it. Chips it down into the corner. Kent State still in control. Puck tied up. Support from Blevins. He'll pick up the loose puck. Tries to dance to the middle. Knocked off his stick. Here comes Kent State. Dumped into the corner. They'll win the foot race. 15 seconds remaining in the game. Puck squirts out. Kent State more than likely run the clock out here. They throw another shot on goal as the final few seconds wind down and the game comes to a close.
Well, that power play with just over a minute to go, I think is it comes at a good spot. You know, with everything that went on in this game, I think it comes at a good spot. Young players, something to build on. Power play looked good, looked really good. They got it off the draw. Both times we won that face-off, it comes to the boards. Once they go straight back to the defenseman. The second time they had to come up the boards. And they had to work for that. It didn't happen. They got that first shot real quick, but then that second one where we got the goal, they had to work for that. They had to figure it out and make it work, and the system, they worked the system really well on that. So that's a really good positive right there to get us into practices this week and be ready for next week.
Definitely some positives to build on. A lot of things to work on, for sure.
Right. Yeah.
Without a doubt, I think this team has learned a lot about themselves coming out of, I should say, this first weekend of gameplay for the Flint Wolverines. You know, we talked about it earlier, but I think it's important to go back over it. of the 26 individual players on this roster this year, 17 of them are freshmen, and 8 of them are returners. So this is essentially a brand new team coming in this year.
Yeah.
But still some big names that did come back. Zach Potter, Blaine Gore, Blake Berger, Brennan Miles, Rose. Lots of veterans coming back with a lot of experience. And I think, a situation like this, a weekend like this, you're going to need to lean on those individuals to kind of help show the new guys the way.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we can't forget we do have a third goaltender still in Ryan Rogers.
Raj.
He brings that experience, be able to talk to the other guys, and to let them know, hey, relax. That's Raj's MO, is just relax,
You can't phase Raj. Raj is very relaxed.
Very relaxed. But yeah, I mean, you have to depend on the veterans on the team, and a lot of those veterans on the team are still young players in the league, 1 year experience. So coming away from this weekend, is it tough? Yeah, it's tough. But is it a great learning experience? Absolutely. There's stuff we've seen we don't get to see. If we go out and you just run over people and score big goals, you might have something going,
sure,
but there's going to come a time down the road where, we didn't work on this or we didn't work on that because we didn't see the need. Well, this kind of brings out those moments right now, right at the beginning, and say, okay, this is what we need to do. This is where they're at, and this is what we need to do.
Well, and obviously, again, on the high note, Flint scores their first power play goal of the season. They go 1 for 3 on the power play. Nice to see that, start to come alive. As we look at some of the historics, right? Last season, on 44 power play opportunities, we scored 27 times last season. So our power play historically has been relatively good, right? So it's nice to see them start to click and get that first one in. The first one's always the hardest. So a lot to build on. Tomorrow's a new day. Next weekend, the boys in blue are back at it for 2 more games right here at Crystal Fieldhouse. Friday night, 8 p.m. Be there or be square. My name is Tom Garfalia. This is Papa Joe Scapano. You've been watching UM-Flint Hockey on the Blue Chip Sports Network. Have a great night.